Face to the screen again, fellow slaves. Sorry there's some fan noise in the background, but I'm still just trying to make this beautiful rifle actually work. Like, there's a rifle here, I just need to make it work. So, I've been very gently and over the course of time grinding it, and I started using this diamond thing here on the Dremel to be able to just really get... It's hard to hold the camera, and I'm not going to be able to hold it exactly like I was when I was doing it, but I'm just trying to barely take some off there and make it so when the tip of the bullet makes contact, it doesn't just snag up. Like, I haven't really taken... You can kind of see, it's kind of hard to get it with the camera, but I really haven't taken much material off. I hesitate to do so, obviously, so because you can't put it back, but it's getting more reliable. Of course, I'm going to clean all that dust out of there before I try to feed anything in there and lubricate it again. You know, just do like a whole cleaning again. That's the thing about it, is like, I do a little bit of grinding and then I have to clean it up to see if it feeds, and then when it doesn't, I have to take it apart again and do it some more and then clean it again and then put it back together. And you know, it's good though. It's part of the process. You know, once again, like I said, if I actually make this thing work, it'll feel like it's really my rifle for sure. Like I rescued it. Like somebody else gave up on it and I took it in and said, you know what? I have a Dremel. I can go spend 20 bucks on some other grinding tools, you know? Polish it up, make it nice. I've had to polish all my other guns too, really. I mean, except for my revolvers. Like, every semi-automatic firearm I own has needed a little bit of cleanup. Actually, well, the Canik 9mm, I gotta say, it didn't need it, but I did it anyway. I did polish it up a little bit just on somebody else's advice. It was the first time I ever did it. I was like, hey, screw it, man, I'll just do it. I have a Dremel. And then, like, the next gun I bought, I did need to do it. And then this one, obviously, needs it done also. So, you know, wish me luck. I hope I'm not destroying this gun by trying to make it work. You know, that would be a shame. But I think I'll make it work. So, I'm going to pause it right now. Okay, so we're back many minutes later, and I ground it some more because the bullet was catching right at the bottom of where you can see that shiny part. That's like about as close as I can get to it with the grinder. I'm trying to get you a better view, but this might be about the best you're going to get. Anyway, now you can see, I'm not sure if the camera's really picking it up very well, but you can see there's this spot right there that's like copper colored from where, when I was just trying to chamber around. Yeah, you can see it really well right now with the camera focused this way. That little copper colored spot is where it's hanging up now. It was hanging up down here before. Now at least I've polished it enough that it's... I haven't polished it yet. I just ground it some more, so I might grind it just a little bit more before I polish it and then hope it works. But this has been a process. You know, beware of these Chinese guns. If you don't want to actually take the time to work on them, they're probably not going to work for you. And they have a bad reputation for a reason, I guess. You know, I've learned that the hard way. You know, I'm not really unhappy with buying this rifle, but I think that I definitely, if I would have seen it before I bought it, instead of just buying it on an online auction, I would have knocked the guy down substantially on the price, you know. But whatever, you know. You got to keep those guys in business, I guess, so they can keep selling us more guns. Yeah, you can really see that spot there. That's pretty obvious where that thing was colliding with it. But I'm just slowly chasing it down. The other side works. This side seems to feed 100% of the time now. I mean, I can't... It's a pain in the butt when it doesn't feed this one. I have to kind of dig that bullet out of there and then, like, try again. This side feeds every time, because it's double stack, double feed. So the magazine has... It feeds from both sides. It doesn't, like, stovepipe into a single... Actually, that's not the right word. It doesn't come down to a single feed part. So it has to be able to feed on both sides. It does make a gun more complicated to make, but the magazine is simpler to make. So if you want more reliable magazines, I think that's the idea behind it anyway. but the gun itself has to be able to feed on both sides. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing this. I'll pause this again, and I hope I have a good result for you next time. This has been taking forever. Alright, y'all. I got it propped up against the door here. So, it cycled a minute ago, but I didn't want to film it until I was sure it was going to work. It seems like it's going to work now. Let's try it. And it locks open when empty. Beautiful. Well, hours later, I managed to make what should have been a cheaper rifle. I mean, I don't feel guilty about it. Like I said before in the other video, just there was maybe too much metal there. It's like at least they gave me the extra metal and I can make it work myself, you know, and it feels like it belongs to me more now. It truly is going to be fun to shoot at the range now that I made it work. I mean, if I would have just taken it to the range the first day and tried to shoot it, I would have looked like an idiot. However, I gotta pick all these bullets up off the ground now and do the rest of my day. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the range today, but at least I know I think this thing works reliably enough now that I would be confident to take it there and give her a go. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, whatever, I don't care. Like I said, I don't do it for money. It's just if anybody learns something from me, learn how to polish your feed ramps, for goodness sake. I mean, seriously, I guess the camera's not really going to get... Maybe if I hold it sideways. It's still not perfectly polished, but at least now it will accept a round and not jam up. It's just a touchy-feely kind of thing. You gotta just feel it, use the force, Luke, and make her work. So, again, hope you enjoyed it. If you learned something from me, boy, I'm worried about you. Have a good day.